Kitchen Safety, Lesson 4, Appliance Safety. Kitchen appliances. When we are cooking, we might use some different kitchen appliances. It is important to learn how to safely use these appliances so you don't hurt yourself. First, let's start by labeling the appliances. Do you know what this appliance is called? A microwave. What's this appliance called? Blender. What about this one? Kettle. What about this one? Toaster. Do you know what this appliance is? An oven. And what about this? Stovetop. General kitchen safety. We are going to first look at some general safety rules for all kitchen appliances. Then we will look at kitchen safety rules for specific appliances. Safety rule number 1. Keep electric cords away from water. Water and electricity don't mix. You can get an electric shock if an electric cord is plugged in near water. Safety rule number 2. Pull cords by the plug. It's safest to unplug an appliance by pulling the plug and not the cord. Pulling from the cord might break the cord over time or could give you an electric shock. Safety rule number 3. Don't use an appliance with a broken cord. The broken cord could give you an electric shock. Safety rule number 4. Don't plug in too many appliances. Plugging in too many appliances can overload the electricity system and cause a power outage or even a fire. Okay, now we're going to look at some specific appliances, starting with the toaster. Safety rule number 1 for the toaster. Don't put anything metal in the toaster. Using something metal like a knife or fork to get the toast out of a toaster could give you an electric shock. Safety rule number 2. Don't touch the top of the toaster. The top of the toaster gets very hot. When you are taking your food out of the toaster, don't touch the top or you could get burnt. Now we're going to look at the kettle. Safety rule number 1 for the kettle. Keep away from the steam of the kettle. The steam is very hot and it can burn you. Hot. Safety rule number 2. Wait 1 minute after the kettle has boiled to pour it. Sometimes the water is still boiling in the kettle, and if you pour it too quickly, it can spill or even burn you. Put it into practice activity. Let's practice using the different appliances safely. See the videos on the next page for extra help. Can you make yourself a hot drink and a piece of toast safely? You can find these videos on our cooking playlist. The electric mixer. Safety rule number 1. Make sure the mixer is not plugged in or off before you attach or take out the beaters. If the mixer is on when you put the beaters in or take them out, you could get hurt. Safety rule number 2. When turning on an electric mixer, always start at the lowest speed. This way you don't make a mess or get hurt. Safety rule number 3. Don't put anything in the bowl while the mixer is on. Don't add ingredients or put a spoon or your hand in the bowl while the mixer is on. That way you don't make a mess or get hurt. And here is our electric mixer safety video. You can find it in our Kitchen Life Skills playlist.